have a beginner's youth camp and a intermediate, we call it advanced camp, and then we have an invite-only pro camp. And this is all for kids under 18 years old. The first camp, the beginner camp, is set up so kids in Minnesota here can get their firearm safety permit. So we do the 20 hours of classroom mixed in with lots of field activities, lots of actual gun handling experience. So that projects into the next camp, which is the advanced camp. There they get to do a lot more shooting. They get set up with over a case of shells to shoot during the week. And then if they're the kind of kids we like that have passed the advanced camp, we invite them back to the pro camp.
The point of the camp is to keep these kids outside, number one. Number two is to teach them hunter ethics, how to handle their gun safely, how to carry their gun around other people, and how to tell other adults or youngsters if they're handling the gun incorrectly to correct them in a nice way.
The learning, how much they actually absorb and learn. I mean, it's gun safety, you're shooting guns. Everybody starts to watch out for one another. So if there's somebody that just happens not to be paying attention, a little sleepy that day, there's always somebody besides just the counselor, like a kid that 14-year-old, a 12-year-old, that it's mature enough to say, hey, like, be aware. So I'm always like so impressed with how much they absorb, like educational-wise, and enjoy the sport itself.
They really get stuff like stuck in your head. Like, you gotta be so safe with your gun. Like, on beginner camp, they showed us like a video of like people making mistakes with their guns. Like, they get it in your mind, like embedded so much. Like, you have to be so safe with a gun because anything can happen. Like, even like there's that small chance that like the BB or bullet could come back and hit you in the eye. It's so small, but you still have to wear your glasses because you have to be so safe around a gun.
Well, they're good. I mean, you know, because I think there's maybe a little bit of that status, but the girls are great. They're a little bit more focused. The guys at this age group, you know, they tend to left and right, you know, because they wanna show, you know, like I can roll with the boys.
As an educator, I get to work with kids in the classroom, and this is kind of a fun outdoor classroom for me. There are activities that I do in my classroom for science that it's great to bring out here and work with kids in a more realistic setting. And to be able to go out and shoot with them is a lot of fun. And to see these kids year after year come back. I've got kids next week that will be here for their 6th year. We've created another camp, our pro camp, because we had a desire for campers who had met the max age and still wanted to come back.